Hey everyone, it's Pauline, your coach here, and I wanted to talk to you about some tips. No sugarcoat, straight to the point. Let's just hash it out and just be real. So let's first talk about what we're up against. You don't need to remember this, just listen. But 3,500 calories equal overeaten is 1 pound gained. 35 calories undereaten, so you're creating a deficit, or you burn them. So 35 calories in the deficit, 3,500 in the deficit, is a pound lost. So why this is important? You have to know your numbers. You have to know what you're eating. You have to be tracking your calories or using the containers or following the meal plan, which is set for a certain number of calories if you want to predictably lose weight. Why? Because if you were to eat 100 calories over every single day, you would gain 10 pounds in a year. This is why it's so important. This is the difference between the people who sometimes I lose weight and sometimes I don't. I was eating really healthy. I had a turkey sandwich or two, and then I ate my kids' scraps, and then I had, I made some healthy choices at dinner. And no, that's not good enough. You need to be tracking your calories. You have to know every single thing you're doing. Is it 100% absolutely accurate? No, it's all a close estimate. You're using MyFitnessPal. If it doesn't have the exact chicken you ate, choose the closest one and choose the one with the highest amount of calories, because then for sure you're going to cover yourself, because you might have forgotten that piece of candy you ate at the doctor's office, and there you go, you just covered yourself. So it's all a close estimate, but I promise it works. This is how I lost weight. I use MyFitnessPal. Tons of people use it. It really does work. It's a close estimate. So just track your calories, whether it's the containers, and go hardcore. This is where you're going to have your results. None of this foofy la la, I'm playing around, I'm having fun. No, you want your results. I know you do, because when you post in and write how you're bummed that you're not getting them, I know you want them. So go after it. This week we're going to get hardcore serious. All right. So rule number 1, 30 minutes of sweat. None of this, I went for a walk around the block. No, not good enough. You want to go play with your kids at the park? Awesome. And you should. You should get out in the sunshine. You should play with your kids at the park. Is that your workout for the day? No. Did you go and swim and do a couple laps around the pool? No, that's not your workout for the day. That is bonus. And that's good. And that does burn calories, maybe 50. We need you to be burning 300 to 500 calories in a workout. So that is what the Beachbody workouts are made for. And those are your workouts. So playing around is not considered a workout. It's good to do, and you should do it, and you should make time for it. But your workouts are about 30 minutes. You can do it. Fit in your schedule. It's more important than watching TV or getting on Facebook or surfing around the internet. No, schedule it in. It's important as a doctor's appointment. You're going to do it. 30 minutes of sweat. When you're done, you should be sweating. Sweating is a sign that you got a good workout. Let's say you don't feel like doing your Beachbody workout. That's fine. You can totally go for a run and, do a really hard 30-minute run or whatever. Just push yourself. Have you previously been doing a 15-minute run? Let's bump it to 30. I want you to do a 30-minute run, and I want you to be dripping in sweat when you're done. So whatever workout you're doing, the engagement factor is you're dripping in sweat. The exception to that is like if you have a stretch day, like the Turbo Fire plan will have you do a stretch day, also T25. So there's stretch days, that's fine. And you also get your rest days too, that's fine. All right, rule number 2, you are going to eat like a supermodel. And my husband's like, ew, I don't want you to look like a supermodel. I'm like, well, there's that one volleyball supermodel girl, and she looks pretty darn strong and fit. So anyway, whatever. Make yourself a board of people that inspire you and post it somewhere. Like, have it be like your inspiration board of what you want your body to be like, and put it in the kitchen and remember it. Everyone I know who has an amazing body, who has really lost a lot of weight or worked hard, or they are a supermodel, do they go nuts with their food? No. Like, when you eat with them, they have like really set portions. Like, if they're eating a cheeseburger, they're cutting it in half and sharing it with someone. You want results, you have to be disciplined. The only difference between them and you is discipline and determination. They are super disciplined in their eating. So really, it's all mental. It's coming down to mental. Do you want this? Do you want the body that you signed up for? Then it comes down to your head. You have got to get hardcore with yourself. You've got to stop giving yourself that extra slice of cake. You need to get hardcore with yourself. Do you not have the support and accountability? You got it in here. Post in when you feel like you're struggling. Is your family not supporting you? Who cares? It's not between them and you. It's between you and yourself, and between you and God even. This is your temple. You want to get clean and get fit. So it's between you. This is from you. This is not about anyone else. This is not about pleasing anyone else. It's about getting fit for you and being the best you that you can be. And it's not about comparing yourself. Yeah, you can have your board and be inspired, but this is about doing this for you. So get hardcore on yourself. Make yourself sweat. Don't let yourself overeat. Put away the chips. It is mental. It's all mental right here. You can do this. You are strong. You signed up for this challenge. You're already a leg above the rest. Finish what you started and finish strong. All right. Rule number 3, you're not hungry. You're not. At night, like right now, like it's like 9:15 right now, and you start to feel a little rumbly in your tummy, this is time to go to bed. This is why going to bed is amazing. Going to bed early because it's going to refresh you, fuel you for your workouts. It will keep you well. So much sickness comes from not having enough sleep. And also, you're going to curb your hunger cravings because you're going to bed early. So no staying up watching TV and start to feel hungry. If you want to do that, fine, but that doesn't mean you get to eat. You just have to be hungry. One of the best tricks for weight loss is to go to bed hungry. And let me tell you something else. True hunger is not felt in the belly. It's felt in the neck. So the starving kids in Africa, they actually feel it in their throat. True hunger is felt in the throat. So this hunger you feel down your belly, that is actually your body pulling what it needs from your fat. So every time you feel that hungry feeling, don't think, oh, I'm so hungry. Think my body is starting to pull what it needs from my fat. That's what motivated me. And also know it's going to take about 3 weeks for your stomach to shrink down to a natural size if you have accustomed yourself to overeating, which I had. I'm speaking all of this from my journey of losing 70 pounds. So everything I'm telling you, I had to do to myself. And every struggle you've had, I went through it too. Wanting to devour everything on the table. I have no problem hitting 3,000 calories a day. I can devour half a pizza and half of a full-size pizza, and no problem. Overeating was definitely something I was able to do. I'm not the girl who didn't eat. That was not me. So I know where you're coming from. I know when you don't want to work out. I understand what you're going through. We're all going through it. But the thing is, it's determination and it's discipline. You have to get disciplined with yourself, and you got to want this. It's got to come from in here, in your heart. You got to have heart. Okay, so you're not hungry. That's rule number 3. Every time you feel like you're hungry, you're not hungry. This is what I'd also remind myself, is I'd say, oh, over here, this is that cheeseburger that I didn't need. Over here, this is that extra scoop of ice cream. My body can just eat that. So remind yourself, you are not starving. You have everything you need in your reserves, quote unquote. Our body was incredibly made so that in lean times, when it was the winter and there was no food around, your body could pull from its fat. Well, we don't have lean times anymore. Every time is a plentiful time. We live in a very plentiful world and age in westernized America. We have plenty of food. We're never starving, and so we don't need reserves. So we're going to have to burn those reserves and act like it's a lean time. Act like we're going through a hard winter, even though our cupboards are stocked with all sorts of deliciousness. You're going to have to act like it's winter so your body will pull from your reserves. Okay, so we're not hungry. That's just a reminder. And if you're drinking your Shakeology, I'm not concerned with you eating a 1,200 calorie diet, or even if you go a little bit lower someday. I'd rather have you eat 1,000 calories than have you eat 1,500 and go over on your calories for the day. I mean, this of course depends on what your calorie needs are. But if you're drinking your Shakeology, you're getting, if you look on the back, it's like a multivitamin. It has everything you need nutritionally for the day. So I know no matter what, if you eat a piece of pizza and a scoop of ice cream, which I don't recommend, but if you eat those 2 things and you are getting your Shakeology, you're getting nutrition in. So we're good there. So also, some people talk about going into starvation mode. I have not seen that. I know if you're very, very lean and you don't really have any fat left, you can run the risk of burning your muscles, is what I've read. Like your body will actually use your muscles for food. But like my grandpa, I just learned, he was a POW in World War II, and he went from weighing like 220 pounds to 136 pounds in 4 months of giving like a ration of like bread, a piece of bread a day. So that's like 84 pounds in 4 months. And I don't think his body went to starvation mode and said, "You're not eating enough, so we're going to stop burning." No, I don't see that happening to anyone. People go on juice fasts where they're doing nothing but drinking juice and they lose a ton of weight. People go on spiritual fasts where they're not eating at all and they lose a ton of weight, like a pound a day. So I'm just not seeing the starvation mode, and maybe it would happen more as you are closer to your ideal weight. So I'm really not worried about that. What I am concerned is you're getting all your nutrition in, you're getting from Shakeology, and that really we're not dipping into like eating only 500 calories a day. You do want to get most of your nutrition from whole foods from your diet, which is crucial why you want to eat clean and eat healthy. So that's going to be key, is drinking your Shakeology and trying to meet your mark. But if you go a little under, I'm not worried about it. I do that too. It's not a big deal. What's a big deal is when you go over, because then you gain weight, right? So you can go on a 10-day fast and you're not going to die. People go on 60-day juice fasts and all they're drinking is vegetable juice, and they're not going to die. You're not going to die. Remember, you have all the food you need right here. So if you go to bed feeling a little hungry, or you're a little hungry through the day, just know that nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. So hate to say it, yeah, losing weight is an uncomfortable feeling. It's not super fun. Maybe it was fun to get there, or we all ate way too much and that was fun, but now we're going to have to be disciplined and go through a not fun period to get to what is super fun. I mean, this is like anything in life. Discipline, shoot, if my husband was here, he'd quote a really cool Bible verse, something about nothing is fun when you're being disciplined, but in the end, it's good. But yeah, this is discipline. So it's not fun when you're going through discipline, and it's not going to feel satisfying, at the time. Maybe when you're going through discipline, it might feel like hunger, but it's going to reap you the rewards you want. It's going to give you the body you want. So you've got to push through, and you've got to you can do it. You can do it. This is your last week. You have the potential of losing, an awesome amount of weight this last week, and you can do it. And we're going to do it again and again and again. We're going to keep doing these challenges. You're going to keep on fire. It will come off fast, okay? I lost 70 pounds in 7 months. You can do that and more, okay? There's no goal too big. Just set yourself for 5 pounds. Say, I am going to lose 5 pounds. And then crush it and do it. Get disciplined, get motivated, push yourself. You're not hungry. Get your sweat on. Get serious, get motivated. Shaking the screen. We're so motivated. We're pumped. We're going to rock this week, and I want to hear about it. Post in when you have a question. Post in when you're feeling low. Post in when you feel tempted. Post in when you had an amazing workout and pushed yourself and did 2 extra push-ups that you didn't think you could do. I want you to push yourself. Become better every day. Do more than you think you could do. That's how you get better. Every day, set a goal and crush it. That's how you build confidence. So, you can do this. I'm excited. All right, that was our motivation for the day. I'll try and do some more videos and give you some tips for tomorrow, like the next day. I'll give you some tips on how to help with the hunger and all those kinds of things. But this one's already getting long as it is. All right, so have a good day when you get this and watch this. And I will talk to you soon.